Hey guys, this is Sky Baby. So I'm going to do a video on how to convince your parents to let you get a reptile. The first step in 6 easy steps. The first step to doing this is number 1, and that is to choose your reptile. So you want to choose a reptile that you want and that you think, well, you know, maybe my mom or my dad will let me have this. And like, if your mom hates snakes and kills every snake she sees, probably you shouldn't choose a snake. If your dad is petrified of lizards, you probably should not choose a lizard. I mean, you know, if your mom will not let you go near a turtle, probably don't choose a turtle. So, not saying that you have to choose something your parents like, but if your parents hate it, or are petrified, or terrified of it, that's probably not the best reptile to choose. So the second step would be to research it. Do tons of research. No matter how many reptiles you have, always before you get an animal, you should do tons of research. Because research is important even if you know you're allowed to get the animal. You don't want to go to the store and pick up an animal and know absolutely nothing about it. That's a very, very bad thing to do, and you can get yourself into a lot of trouble if you do that. The third thing you're going to want to do is, you're going to want to find out the cost you need to get started with everything. So find out cost. So find out cost of everything you are going to need. Everything. From the cage to the reptile to the feeder insects you're going to have after you get the reptile. Okay? That's very important. Okay? So now number 4 is to save up the money. No matter how you do it, just find a way to save up that much money and about $20 or $30 more. Plus like $30. You need to save extra so your parents aren't like, you're going to spend all that money and then what if the thing dies? You know, no parents are like that sometimes. Okay, so save up all the money plus like $30 more, $20 more, 10, you know. Number 5 is make a PowerPoint. Making a PowerPoint shows responsibility. Okay, so if you make a PowerPoint, I know that's not PowerPoint anyway, but you can make a PowerPoint, or you can make like a little booklet or something, you know, like just like a little booklet. Like I've here, I made a booklet on Russian tortoise care. It's got like the habitat set up. It's got like setting it up. It has washing your hands, soaking, you know, it has all kinds of stuff in there for Russian tortoises. Do that or make a PowerPoint, because if you make a PowerPoint, this is just going to show your parents real responsibility. Okay, so actually I am also going to make a 7th step because I just thought of something really good. Help out around the house, okay? Help around the house. This is really important because it shows your parents, it gives your parents a really good impression of you, and they're like, oh, my child has been so sweet lately, and then, you know, you come up and show them this PowerPoint and all this stuff, and they're like, really, is this why I've been being nice? But you still have that nice factor in line when they're thinking about it. Then number 7 is, let me see if you can see that, is present it. This is the most important thing. Spelling errors, check everything you can. Make sure your PowerPoint or booklet is exactly how you want it before you give it to your parents. Also, another cool thing to do is to make, oh, what's the thing do in that area? Yeah. Is to make a flyer that's like, or like a little pamphlet would be also be really cool just to give to your parents. After you present it, say, will you please think about this? I've done a lot of research and I really think this pet is right for me. You know, yada yada yada. And also, do not say every single day, have you thought about it, 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 have you thought about it? Then they will say no to all of this. So just, you know, let them make their decision after 5 or 6 days. You say, alright guys, do you think, what are you guys thinking about maybe the corn snake or whatever you chose? And then if they say, oh, well, we really haven't thought about it yet, then, you know, ask about every week, every 2 weeks, you know. Depends on how your parents are, you know, because some parents would be like, wow, I was expecting her to ask a lot more than this. And some would be more like, why are you asking me every week? You know, so just try out this method, you know, see how it works, all that stuff. And also what I usually do, I say, you know what? It would be really cool to have green tree frogs, and I tell her a lot about them, and look what I have. I have green tree frogs. So this method definitely works on my parents. I really hope it works on your parents, and hopefully you will end up with a reptile. So reptile and you, friends, just use this method. So try this method, and if this doesn't work, just let me know, and I'll try to come up with a different method for you to use, because everybody, if they want to, should get the chance to have a reptile if they want. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and let me know if you have any other methods that work for you. I might need it in some other situations of trying to get other animals. So thank you guys, and bye. This is Sky Baby.